is up, man? What is up? What's going on, man? I'm back. Back in the building, man. What is going on? Shout out to everybody out there today for No Compromise. My brother was happening. Shout out to all y'all. Shawnee, Erica. Oh, man, another day, man. I hate doing stories like this, but I've been seeing it for so long. I have to speak on it. Sensei Reed, you know, it's just sad. This nigga talking about he was afraid for his life. Craig Butler, lying motherfucker. We gonna talk about that shit. Shout out to everybody out there at the Court Plantation. Do what they gotta do. Man, my days are getting longer and longer. Just trying to handle shit behind the scenes. You know what it is. You know what I mean. Shout out to everybody out there that is making sure their immune system is up and doing what they need to do. Whether you're taking your herbs or you have your CMOS, whatever, just make sure your shit is up, man. No matter whatever you eat, because you already know what it is. You know what it ain't. I just see how the weather's going. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the weather was okay. Right before New Year's Eve, it get real cold all of a sudden. I'm like, man, they see these clouds doing something. But anyway, man, we're going to discuss just the justice that we don't have. It's going to be real quick. But I'm starting making these podcasts shorter and shorter. Just, you know, drop tidbits. But, man, let's get into it. Man. It's sad, man. I'm going to play this real quick about Sensei. Or I don't want to say his Sensei, but, man. Let's play this. I just want to make sure it ain't no, commercials. Because we're not doing that shit. We don't get paid for commercials. All right, there we go.
Police are responding to a story that we reported on last night about community members' frustrations.
They should be frustrated, by the way. Kid's a young kid. He's not a grown man.
For the homicide of a 13-year-old boy. Last night, 10 TV's Richard Solomon spoke exclusively to the mother of Sensei Reed. Reed was shot and killed back in October. And a man named Craig Butler was arrested for his murder, but his murder charge in municipal court was later dismissed. We've received several questions from viewers about why that occurred. Tonight, Columbus police issued a statement saying, quote, during the homicide review of the investigation, there was an allegation made by Mr. Butler that he acted in self-defense. The Franklin County Prosecutor's Office, upon learning of this information, dismissed the charges against Mr. Butler pending the completion of the investigation.
Basically, he's white, and we're white, and we're going to investigate a white person, and he's not guilty. That's basically what you're saying.
Authorities went on to say, quote, we are aware of the community's concerns regarding the investigation and want to ensure the community that this investigation is far from over.
Well, then he should be in jail if it's far from over. So funny, man. It's just so funny, the treatment that we get. It's almost blatant. Now the problem is what we're going to do besides march, whine, and repeat. We're going to have some type of plan. You know, and what I don't like is we shouldn't be waiting for everybody else to get involved. We need to get involved. There ain't no justice. What y'all mean justice? Man, we better stop saying it because it doesn't even count for us. When a white man, you know what it reminds me of? These books I'm reading. That's what's very difficult sometimes to read. But it's like, damn, when you read Slavery by Another Name, I always talk about that book because some of the heinous shit they was doing. Hey, man, you owe me money. Man, I don't even know who you are. Well, nigga, you a nigga and you owe me money. All y'all niggas look alike. Okay, well, I don't know you. All right, well, let's go talk to the judge. Then the judge is like, you said this nigga owe you money? Okay, guilty. He owe you money. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's the most sucker shit I've ever read. Like, man. And then when it's time for reparation, this is what's so funny. I was reading on Twitter, I forgot this white dude. This white dude was like, why y'all sending all this money over there to Ukraine? You could basically give black folk reparations. And all these white people was like, black people need to get a job. It's like, our job was to build the country for free, bitch, without repayment. Because white folk been in charge so long, they don't even give a fuck about history. Unless it's concerning their people and how successful their people were. Like, man, that's why I can't, man, I just don't like a motherfucker acting like they earned it. No, you did not earn it. And I was just thinking about Native Americans. I got much love and respect for Native Americans, but if Native Americans were so special, then why didn't they build the country? And why didn't y'all enslave them and have them build the country? You know what I'm saying? No diss to any other group, but if you're here for unearned benefits. I've been saying that. It's Dr. Clyde Anderson's, it's the truth. You're here for unearned benefits. You didn't earn this shit. You're acting like you did. And then I'm tired of all these immigrants walking around acting like they're like, you're supposed to have this shit. No, you're not. That's why I respect the people that stay in their country and try to build up their homeland, because at least they stayed. They didn't flee. You fled. You don't see black folk leaving and going to other countries and staying and never coming back. No, most black folk rooted and grounded in the United States of America Incorporated gonna stay here, include me. No, you're not gonna get me to go nowhere. And even if I moved, let's say I moved to Canada, I'm gonna still come back to the United States of America Incorporated. This is my homeland. The fuck you mean? It's not Africa. You know what I'm saying? And I think we have to start paying more attention. That's sad. That young brother was a young, I think 13, 14 years old. This nigga talking about self-defense, that goddamn George Zimmerman bullshit. But then when it was a black kid I did a podcast on, he said he was shooting in self-defense and guilty, sent his ass to jail. It's blatant. We know what it is. That's why we don't have time for Sambo and Conan and telling about the gun line. It's a black dude like, I'm Haitian and we don't need reparations. Well, take your bitch ass back to Haiti. You can't come over here to the United States of America speaking on foundational black American business. You cannot speak on that. So go back to where you came from. That's the problem. That's why there's such a divide between FBA or native blacks, as Dr. Klein Edison calls us, and people from other countries that are black. Because all skin folk ain't kin folk. And they come over here because they want butter biscuits and they want Hansel and Gretel crumbs. So they'll talk shit about black folk. I worked with a motherfucker that wasn't from here. He waited right good till a dominant society person get around. He didn't want to start talking crazy. And not knowing the dominant society said he a stinky black motherfucker. That's exactly what they were saying about this motherfucker. But motherfucker want to try to put you on blast, like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. And then when the motherfucker get fucked up, oh, my nigga, what's up, man? Get the fuck on. We gotta wake up, man. We gotta know what it is, man. I watch a lot of stuff on Twitter. You see that brother who passed out on the field? The first thing that went to my mind was, God damn, man, we will put our bodies through so much shit just for the almighty dollar. While white folks sitting up in the stands cheering us on. And then everybody want to get sad and start praying. No, nigga, we don't need your prayers. We need reparations. So this brother can get the top-notch doctors, and this brother don't have to be putting his body on the line to get some money from y'all. That's sad. That brother had a heart attack on the field. That brother might not be able to ever play football again. And all his hopes and dreams was on that. The motherfuckers up here sad. They just sad because they not worried about him losing his life. They worried about that brother not being able to entertain them. Stop. And the NFL, man, the NFL is so fucking full of shit. They just like the NBA. These NBA niggas is like, fuck you, I'm getting my money. Niggas mad at LeBron and mad at Anthony Davis. I ain't mad at Anthony Davis. Get your money, get your paper, nigga. Shit, I sit out the whole fucking season too. Fuck LA, that's what they get. I hope these niggas get all the fucking money that black folks wasn't getting in the 80s and 90s. Fuck them. But anyway, man, that's my time, man. I got shit to do. I just want to come on here and say that real quick. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Love, live life, stay in your lane, and don't worry about nobody else's lane because it doesn't even matter. It's all about the lane and how you navigate through your lane. You have to understand what's at stake and what you want to do and how you want to make it. And what you want to do to make it and sustain it. And consistency is the key. That's why I love doing this podcast. And I ain't trying to clout chase niggas. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If I was out here trying to clout chase, I'd be walking up and down the street telling people to subscribe to my page. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I like this shit like this anyway. But anyway, man, much love, respect to everybody out there, man. James Unblood, man, I fuck with that nigga too. That's my nigga. Eric, Sean, affiliate in the building, stand up. All y'all out there, Mariah, all of, hey, man, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. Y'all know what my favorite words are. If a nigga's on that Sambo shit and on that, and a woman's on that mammy shit, you already know what I'm about to say. Guilty, nigga. I'm out, man. Peace.